I'm Dr. Mark Cardelia, orthopedic surgeon and surgical director of the CHKD Sports Medicine Program. We see a lot of knee injuries in student athletes these days, and many of these are ACL tears. Parents often ask how to know when a knee injury may be serious. The most obvious symptom is severe pain or swelling in the knee joint. Your child may have heard a pop when the injury occurred. Look for signs they can't put weight on the knee around 48 hours after the injury, or if the knee feels unstable or wobbly. Those are all signs you should see a CHKD sports medicine specialist. Our sports medicine physicians, surgeons, athletic trainers, and physical therapists understand the needs of growing athletes and tailor treatment to fit each child's age and level of activity. Our goal is to accurately diagnose the problem in a timely fashion and provide the treatment that will ensure a safe return to activity. Kids want to play, and we want to help them get back in the game. To learn more, visit chkd.org. Sports medicine at CHKD. We're more than a hospital.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Virginia High School League in the city of Virginia Beach, we'd like to welcome you to Greenrun High School for the 16th annual Virginia Preps High School Basketball Classic. We have 5 games that we're going to play over the course of the day, and our first game here will be the Bayside Lions coming in with a record of 3-9, and they will be playing close to the Lions of Warhill coming in with a record of 8-4. And at this particular time, I'd like to ask everyone here if they would please Now, ladies and gentlemen, we will begin with the introduction of the players, and we will start with the visiting Warhill Lions. At forward, a 6'2" twin senior for the Lions, number 5, Hunter Brown. And forward, a 6'4" sophomore for the Lions, number 12, Jane McLean. At center, 6'5", number 21, Luke Bascom. At guard, a 6' junior for the Lions, number 2, Christopher McDonough. And at guard, a 5'10" sophomore for the Warhill Lions,
And good afternoon. Welcome to Green Run High School at the Virginia Preps Classic as we're ready to roll here with game number 1 between the Warhill Lions and the Bayside Marlins. I'm Jack Lowe, joined alongside the coach, Ed Young, as we get ready to go for this one. Talking about Warhill Lions. Coach, you used to coach against Coach Hall all the time, if I'm correct. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, first of all, Jack, it's great to be here with you. Our first time hooking up together.
Absolutely.
Paul Hall was an assistant of mine at Nan's River about 10 years. Been a great friend ever since. We talk a lot. Just talked a few days ago a little bit about this matchup coming on. He's done a great job his first year at Warhill. Turned them around already. They've been ranked. I think they only have a couple losses. He's really defined that culture this quick. And I think you'll see a patient team that will look for a decent shot, a lot of ball movement, and if I know they'll be headstrong on defense.
Absolutely, and then moving to the other way of Bayside. Struggling a little bit in Beach District play so far. They're posting a 3-10 record, obviously. So talk a little bit about them and what we should see from them. Hopefully, we're not too sure they're going to match up with Warhill today.
Well, I haven't seen them play yet. And the tradition that I've seen of Martin Russ' team, they're very active on defense. In the past, a lot of full court pressure to try to create their offense off the defense. Offensively, they're somewhat of an impatient team. They are quick on the dribble, quick on the shot. You're not going to see a Princeton-style offense with them. They've got some decent size. They could be a headache to Warhill, too. Should be a good contrast in styles, the up and down pace of Bayside, and a little bit more protecting the ball of Warhill.
Yeah, very interesting, especially one of the best wins for this Bayside team so far. They beat Salem back in December, 64-42, which Salem just got a couple impressive wins over the last week, too. So really interesting. That whole Beach District has been very random when it comes to who's winning, who's losing. But we're about ready to tip here. Bayside's in the white with the red numerals, and Warhill in the blue with the black numerals. Bayside will win the tip, and taking it up the court is Christopher Deuce McDonough. And they'll start out on the wing here. Apologies, that's Quincy Harvey. Infiltrating, kicking it out, and that's a turnover with it. Shamar McCray, who passes up the lane, and the layup will be no good. Rebound picked up by Warhill, taking it to the perimeter. 3 put up, also no good. On the rebound for Bayside, Tyshawn Clark, and he'll kick it over to Harvey to bring it up.
Well, you'll see a lot of feeling out early, Jack, on this in terms of trying to test out defense. See what they say. Warhill doing a man-to-man. Bayside in a 1-4 high set offense. Screen that post and bring them down. Bayside got a little bit size on Warhill, so look for him to take advantage of it.
Yeah, for sure. Here's Lee kicking it out for 3 is Kyron Brown, and he'll drill it. And that's the first 3 points of the game going to Bayside.
Lefty smooth on that 3 of them. Left-hander swish shots look a little smoother than the right-handed guys.
I don't know what it is. It does. There's a little bit of flow of the net there. As McCray will have it at the top here for Warhill. He'll kick it over to Deuce McDonough. And he'll be posted up. Hunter Brown kicks it out. And the layup put up and good. Jaden McLean.
Again, working the offense, 3-4 passes. Did go inside, nothing there. They don't really have a true inside player, but the facsimile thereof, Warhill runs a lot of 1-4 set.
Absolutely, Harvey bringing it up. Kicks it to Clark. Clark steps back, using his pivot foot. He'll find Harvey. Wanting a screen. Brown. Brown fakes. Gets it taken from him, and on the steal, Jaden McLean. They'll move up the floor very quickly here. And the layup will go Deuce McDonough.
turnover on Bayside, Spark, and Warhill converting. That's a big key for any team, really. When you get turnovers, can turn them into points. That really breaks back of opposing teams.
Bayside moving around. Kyron Brown getting the screen from the big man, and he's going to put up the layup. No good. He'll get his own miss and blocked away by number 12 for Warhill, Jaden McQueen. And it looks like we'll get a foul call.
I tell you what, big fella for Bayside, number 25, Josiah Smith. I'm saying 6'6" and about maybe a sandwich away from about 270. That's a big fella who can really set picks.
Yeah, that's right. So the first free throw for Bayside will go off the front iron.
Nice touch. You don't usually see a lot of big players with real good touch. In other words, going back to people like way before you were born. Wilt Chamberlain, guy you're more familiar with, Shaquille O'Neal, big guys. Guys can't shoot free throws.
No.
But big fella here's got some nice touch.
Yeah, nice little switch there. So he goes 2 for 2.
And he didn't succumb to the Ed Young jinx. He made them both.
Yeah. We won't get blamed for the announcing jinx today.
Well, most of the time, my other partner, Hatfield, jinxes everybody. So I'll have to blame it on you today because you're the young guy.
Hatfield jinx. That's right. Bayside forcing a turnover. They'll bring it back up the floor. And it's saved. And here's the big fella right here. Posting up and a nice pass on the assist. Lamar Lumo with the score. Excuse me, that's Deontay Richardson.
Good cut. A big fella impressed me again with a nice inside pass.
That's right.
2 swish free throws and an assist by big Josiah Smith.
It's now Warhill for trading, losing his dribble, Jaden McQueen, and they'll reset their offense here. Deuce McDonough with it, 6-foot senior. Hunter Brown. McCray kicks it out.
A lot of screen action by Warhill. Trying to isolate.
Brown off the backboard. Warhill will get their own miss and will reset.
Again, Warhill under first-year head coach, but longtime veteran Paul Hall, off to, if I'm not mistaken, an 8-2 or 9-2 start, and with a 2-0 win over a very good Smithfield team.
Yeah, I believe that's, I think 7-3, right around there. I think you're correct.
We'll get it. We'll find that schedule.
Yep.
The Warhill people out there.
Still moving. We'll get a blocking foul going on number 3, Kyron Brown. Tyshawn Clark coming in for King Amadi for the Marlins. Warhill, once again, long possession here. They're going to drive very quickly and sets away on the block. Deontay Richardson, and back comes in the way. Bayside, the layup way too strong. They missed another one. 3 missed layups in a row. And Warhill picks up the mistake and brings it back the other way. Layup in the air ball. Bayside needs help. And they'll move up the floor, all the space in the world, and that layup will go by Lee.
The big fella just gave me another impressive move. He just threw a 42 feet bounce pass for a layup.
How's that Warhill football team? Is he part of it?
I got to believe number 5. Yeah, Brown. Yeah. Now big fella Smith, if he didn't play football for Bayside, I don't understand why not.
Layup good by Warhill's number 5, Hunter Brown. By the way, to answer your question, Warhill is 8-4 on the year.
Okay,
so,
it started out, I think they had won like 7 in a row.
Yes, watch out. That one goes out, will go the other way. Yes, they started out their season against Arcadia winning 71-65. Lost to Bruton is one of their few losses, 51-45. Bruton's been very tough in that Class 2, one of those best Class 2 teams that you've seen. They've stunned a couple people over the last couple of years. And also picking up wins against West Point, York, Smithfield, Jamestown, and Pocosin, and a couple others as well. So they look good so far.
They're in that Bay River district now, but again, you got to get early wins with a new program, some new players.
Get that culture right.
Right. You got to be careful with your schedule because you can blow up in your face.
Absolutely. Warhill moving the ball around. The 3 is going to be no good by Caden Cherry. And now Bayside back up the other way very quickly. And the lay will be good. Nice and easy by Quincy Harvey. And the steal at half court Quincy Harvey, he'll go up and be fouled. The layup is no good, but Bayside will get 2 foul shots.
Foul on number 1, Shamar McCoy. That was a good draw. Good draw by Kyron Brown. He kind of leaned his body into him, got the contact, put it up at the same time. So, I'm sorry, Quincy Harvey. So he got the foul.
I'll tell you what, the big fella's foul shots look much better than his.
Yeah, I'd tell you,
wasn't great.
I'd have taken Josiah out now, but I tell you what, I like what I've seen early with the big fella. Good screen action by him. He's around the glass. They better keep him off the glass. Two beautiful assists, 2 beautiful free throws.
Yeah. Something we noticed, we were both at a game earlier this week, Western Branch taking on Princess Anne. Princess Anne had a big fella similar to his size, similar to his build, and he was great while he was in. It was a mismatch. However, his conditioning wasn't the greatest. He missed a lot of the middle late minutes, and he came in late again, but I think that's something you might see with him. He might not play as much because of the conditioning, but when he's in, he can make an impact.
Right, especially if it's an up-and-down game, which so far it's kind of been that way.
Yeah, very fast. Warhill's had some long possessions he's got to keep up with. As it's 1:48 to go in the first quarter. As Warhill will get the layup here. That'll be Deuce McDonough.
Deuce.
And Warhill trails 12-8 now. We apologize. We don't have a scoreboard for you today. We can't get it working, so we'll keep repeating the score and time for you. As Bayside will get an inbound here. Coming out for Warhill, number 4, Caden Cherries, 6'1" sophomore, getting some PT. Bayside inbounds, Deontay Richardson. He puts up the baseline jumper, and it'll go out of play. Warhill taking over.
Getting talking with Coach Hall, he is playing some youngsters up off the JV team from last year. Growing pains. Obviously, this is a showcase game. It's not league district play, but it still counts in record, so probably going to see a lot of guys get into there.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely going to mix it around while they can. As Warhill works it around the outside. Deuce McDonough. Outside. Lots of movement. McDonough pulls up for 3 off the back iron, and good rebound for Deontay Richardson. And he's going to kick towards the corner, and that one will be a 2, but it won't go. And the rebound officially picked up by Hunter Brown. Warhill back the other way. A tough layup and 1. He converts it. Number 1, Shamar McCray. Very tough basket for him.
5'10" sophomore, right to the hole. Going at it hard. It's one thing I've noticed with Warhill so far early in this first period is they're getting it and they're going. If the break is there, they'll take it. If not, they're running their offense. They have enough discipline to run it.
Absolutely. The and 1 free throw coming up for McCray. He's another sophomore that's getting a little bit of playing time here early. His free throw's up. And good. Nice form.
Four sophomores on this Warhill team.
Yeah. Pretty young. They have some juniors too as well. But this Bayside, they have a lot of seniors that are playing, have a couple juniors. Only 1 sophomore, no freshmen. So
yeah, they're a bit older squad.
Yeah. Baseline jumper off the rim. Warhill with the rebound to move up the floor quickly as we have 15 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Warhill trails by 1, and they'll throw it away. Picked up by Quincy Harvey, 8 seconds on the clock. And a nice bounce pass, and the layup good. 3 seconds remain. Layup by Deontay Richardson. And that'll do it for the first quarter. The Bayside Marlins lead 14-11. We got more action coming your way, but first, we're going to take a timeout and hear from John Saxon.
Well, it's everybody's favorite time of year again. Time to prepare to make your annual donation to that infernal revenue service. And if you're like me, you need help. Help to keep that donation as small as possible. You need John Maynard. PFP, LUTCF, EA, all those initials behind his name mean he's qualified to work on your taxes. He's an ATA, accredited tax advisor. He's an ATP, accredited tax preparer. He's a fellow at NTPI, the National Tax Practice Institute. And if all that weren't enough, he's also been voted the Best of Norfolk and the Best of Virginia Beach Awards. John Maynard has been professionally trained in tax preparation and representation. He brings to the table over 30 years' experience in federal and state returns. He delivers personalized, one-on-one service, and he's a certified electronic filer. The IRS likes electronic filers. So get off your W-2 and call John Maynard at John's Tax Service. 455-6763.
And we're back here live at Green Run High School from the Virginia Preps Classic. Bayside leads the Warhill Lions 14-11. As we get ready to go, Warhill going to take the first possession. Inbounding will be Hunter Brown and bringing up McCray.
First quarter review, I think, Jack, is both teams are taking advantage on both squads' turnovers, on
Yes.
their opponent turnovers. So, yeah, a little sloppy play in the first quarter, but I think it'll get better now as we move on.
Yep, posting up and the play not good. Rebound, big boys back in, number 25, Josiah Smith. Makes a nice pass, layup no good. Smith with the rebound, puts it up, misses the layup. And it will go around the rim and Bayside with the basket. Look at the big fella go.
That's his role, get rebounds.
Yep, put it back up. Good defense by Deontay Richardson there by Bayside. Almost a foul, no call. Moved around. Kick out to the corner. You think we see him shoot for three?
I thought he's going to pull that three. I was getting ready to stand up and yell three.
It looked like it for a minute. He's going to be posted up and get triple teamed. And a nice pass towards the free throw line. Missed by
Danny Cherry.
You've seen him miss a couple now in a row. We'll get a foul call. It looks like Smith's going to go back to the line.
Yeah, I thought maybe the big fella was going to pull up that three. See if
I got excited for a minute.
See if he has that in his arsenal.
If he would have hit that, that'd be like Nikola Jokic.
But he got a rebound and dribbled up about 15 feet, didn't lose the ball with his left hand, so he showed he can handle a little bit too.
Yeah, absolutely. First free throw for him going up. No good. We knew he wouldn't be perfect for the entire
Well,
game.
I didn't want to say nothing because I didn't want the Matt Hatfield jinx to hit him.
Yeah, the Hatfield curse is a real
Yeah,
thing.
it came back. He got him. He missed
If
it.
you watch any of 757 Saturday Sports Talk at all throughout the last year and a half, you know it exists. It's a real thing. Free throw number 2. We'll go for Josiah Smith.
Yeah, there we go. Bring it back on that. Hey, hit. Not a switch, baby, but it was in. Nice
pass, and the layup is good. Caden Cherry, but the pass from Deuce McDonough.
Deuce McDonough, baby.
That's as good of a pass as you'll see across the court.
That's a dime that we like to keep that one. That was a shiny one. He got him on the assist.
Absolutely. Bayside loses it, losing his dribbles. London Fuller back up the other way. Another great pass. Layup no good, but he will be fouled to go into the line. Deuce McDonough.
Yeah, again, good action. It's not a given, Jackie. You're going to see smooth passing it. What we've seen so far in this game by a few players, it's a lot of times people just get in and go with it, but they saw that guy ahead and they threw the ball, so I like that.
First free throw for the Lions goes up and good. Deuce McDonough.
Mass substitutions coming in here.
Clark comes back in for the Marlins. Ethan Dosher comes in.
Again, this is Virginia Preps Classic 16th annual. Come on out, people. And I appreciate people listening to us, but if you can come here, come here. We're getting on our buddy Matt Hatfield, but he's the one that has put this together for 16 years.
Absolutely incredible event. Tickets are $10. You can find them on GoFan.com or on the GoFan app. Again, it's here at Green Run High School. We got games lined up throughout the rest of the day that you don't want to miss.
Oh, they got some beauties coming on. We're talking state-ranked games, teams that are ranked against each other.
Yes, indeed. I'm pull up the schedule here so we can talk more about it later, but there's some good ones, including the Nightcap, Green Run, and Oscar Smith.
No, that's a state championship game right there.
Yeah, really. Except for the facts, they're different classes. This is the only way they can meet.
Right.
And
Smith is 6, Green Runners are 5. We'll be talking more about them, but right now we just saw Deuce McDonough on another layup as Warhill ties it all up at 17.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth action. Three's going to go up for Bayside, off the rim and out. No good. Warhill back the other way.
Kyron Brown on that lefty. Kyron Brown in the miss.
And the three's going to be put up for Warhill, and again, off the rim, no good. That one was missed by Hunter Brown. Now back up the other way is Bayside. A Euro set, and it'll be a blocking foul. And he will be shooting 2.
Thought maybe we would have a charge call, but he moved at the last second.
Yeah, it looked like he had the position ready. He had his position, but he didn't stay. moved at the last
Yeah,
second.
he opened up his shoulder. Difference between the block and the charge. Block is you're interrupting the offense going to the hole. You took ground that they already basically had. On a charge, it's the offense knocking the defense out of the way, so the offense gets the foul. But this is a situation, it was a foul on the defense. It was a blocking foul.
Yes, sir.
Get a lot of subs coming in.
Yeah.
As I said, Jack, it's a non-district game,
This is when you get the young
and
kids
both teams played last night, so you're going to see a lot of shuffling of personnel.
That's how I've noticed with this lineup. A lot of these teams that are playing today played last night. I know Oscar Smith took on Indian River, which is funny because we talked about it earlier this week. I thought it would be a good game. You're like, Oscar Smith by double digits. And they murked Indian River. It wasn't even close.
I was there, and I left after the third quarter. 30-point blowout.
Yeah, that was rough by the Braves. Good job by the Tigers. This is a nice layup that's put in by number 12. That's Jaden McLean.
Keep it tight here. 5 minutes to go until halftime. 19-all.
19-19. Bayside's going to move around. And then also Green Run was in action last night as they put a nice game together against Ocean Lakes. As Smith had it, they're going to get posting up. Number 4 will be blocked. That's Tyshawn Clark, and he still has it. He'll go up, get fouled. The layup won't go, but able to draw the foul to get to the line.
Yeah, Tyshawn was working on his offensive rebounding move there, a tap drill. Cut a couple offensive glass in a row. Finally drew that foul on defense. We'll see what he can do at the foul line. Good action inside.
Yeah.
Kids are battling, even though they played last night. Both teams are battling.
Yeah. This first free throw goes for Clark. As we have 4 minutes, 44 seconds remaining in the second quarter here. Bayside leads 20-19. 3 team fouls on Warhill so far this quarter, as that one goes as well. So now Warhill back the other way. Hunter Brown gets it to McCray. Cherry, the sophomore, puts it up over the big guy and one. What a drive from number 4, Caden Cherry.
Caden said, I'm going to make a layup regardless in front of me. Then a mountain moved in front of me. And now, personally, Josiah was set, but the problem was, as he brought his arms up, you cannot bring him back down.
Yeah.
You have to go straight to the ceiling, the law of verticality. Yep. And that's where the coaches get mad and fans get mad. They'll say, he didn't move. Well, no, he didn't, but his arms did.
Yeah, his arms did, yeah. And that forces the N1. The N1 free throw now from Cherry goes up and off. So he won't have the N1. And that one was almost rebounded by Warhill, but taken away by Tyshawn Clark, who will bring it back up. And a deep three by Bayside. That's going to be an air ball by Quincy Harvey and taken back the other way by the Lions. So now with it, McCray gets it to Cherry, who just had that very tough layup. Moving the ball around now, McCray to the outside. Foot is on the line. Will be no good. Rebound, Warhill passes. The foul will be called as the layup is missed by Jaden McLean.
That time Warhill got a couple offensive rebounds, and their path was blocked, but what they did was they looked out, had presence enough to throw it back outside. That time we get a cutting number 12, McLean.
First free throw goes up and is good for McLean.
I like the unselfishness of Warhill, what I'm seeing. And Bayside pushing the ball around, too. It's not just a one pass and I'm going to shoot it.
Second free throw goes up and is good. So Bayside trails by 2 with just under 4 minutes to play in the second quarter.
Warhill has gone into a 2-3 extended zone.
Yeah.
Where they're just covering areas. 2 guys up top, 3 long ball on the baseline.
And Bayside tried to beat it, getting it to Smith. Smith misses. Rebounded and Warhill back in transition. And this three is going to be put up. No good by Cherry. Rebounded by Hunter Brown. Brown kicks it in the paint. Good pass. The layup won't go. And rebounded by Josiah Smith. Smith brings it up and passes to Kyron Brown. Bayside moving the ball around. Nice pass to the post and putting up The foul will be called. Layup no good by Tyone Lee. He's a junior.
Yeah, junior, I'd say about 6'4"-ish. More of a slender build, more of a four-man. When we go to old school positioning, more of a four-man for them. Hasn't done a whole lot this game so far, but I like what he's trying to do inside is get to the basket on rebounds and also dive on that post.
Yep, first free throw is good. Looked really good. That little swish with the net. Coming out of the game for Warhill is number 40, Evan Capers. Lamar Luma coming in for the Lions. Second free throw is going to be put up by Tyone Lee. It'll be good. And Lee's going to come out. Or no, excuse me, Josiah Smith's going to come out. That'll be number 23 coming in for him, which we don't have a number for. We'll try and effort that to get that straight.
Change the roster on it.
This one getting thrown away by Warhill. Bayside takes over. We have ourselves a great game so far. We're tied 23-23 with 2 minutes, 45 seconds in running in this second quarter. This one going to be turned over. Bayside sticks with it, however. Inbounding number 3 for Bayside, Kyron Brown. And look at that pass and set back by Warhill's Lamar Luma. And Bayside going to reset their offense, getting the rebound. Kyron Brown kicks it out to the corner for 3. No good. Get a whistle. It's going to be a foul going against the Marlins, it looks like. And the Lions take over.
Outside official called a over the back on the rebound attempt.
Oh, wow.
And it was funny because I didn't see it.
I wasn't too sure. I heard the whistle.
Inside. That's more of the slot referee's call. So he saw it and he made it.
That's right.
Referees in this 3-man crew, each is actually looking at a different slice of the court. They cut the court into basically 3, I'll say pizza slices, and everybody watches their area instead of everybody watching the same thing.
Yeah.
And I'm glad they're watching because sometimes when I was coaching, I didn't know if they saw anything.
Nice
Hunter Brown.
runner put in by Hunter Brown.
Hunter Brown is a football kid that is their strongest guy. He's not really a 5 guy. He's only about 6'1", maybe 6'2", but he's the strongest man that I see on the floor for Warhill.
Yeah.
So he's in there banging.
Jab step. And that's going to be pulled up and no good by Darian Cherry, or excuse me, yes, Darian Cherry, who we've seen him put up a couple shots. Nothing really going for him so far.
No, it's I'm watching the youngster shooting. To me, a little bit too much more movement in his shot. He needs to be a little bit more stationary as he gets the ball in the air. Could cause, obviously, the more you move on a shot, the more it takes it away from the bucket.
50 seconds remain in the second quarter here between Warhill and Bayside. Bayside leads, or excuse me, Warhill leads 25-23. And this is going to go the other way. It looks like it's going to be a charge.
Offensive foul. Number 12. Ethan Dosher, illegal screen. Come up to set the screen, but he's moving and put a hip into the Bayside's number 3, Kyron Brown.
Yes, sir. Bayside trails by 2, looking to get something going before the half. And a good lay just won't go. Rebound and put up good by Tyone Lee. 25 seconds remain as it's 25-25. This might be the last possession, or no. Layup put up and no good. Good defense by Lee. Now Bayside back the other way, 14 seconds remain. And the layup is good. He almost went to try and dunk it. Ty Sean Clark, 7 seconds remain. Warhill going quickly, 5 seconds. The pass will be thrown away. 1 second remains, so Bayside can get a shot up as they lead 27-25.
They kind of rushed out that last opportunity.
Yeah.
Not really paying attention.
In my opinion, you run that down, make that the last possession of the half, take your time, get yourself a good look.
Bayside had gotten that rebound. Tyson Clark had gotten the rebound. Came all the way down. You thought he was going to dunk it.
Half-court shot put up off the backboard and rim by number 3, Kyron Brown. So we have halftime here. The Bayside Marlins lead Warhill Lions 27-25. We'll be back with some second-half action and some stats with you in just a few minutes. But first, we'll hear word from some of our sponsors.
After more than 50 years of innovation, AstroTurf still leads the way. The inventor of artificial turf does it all, right here in the USA. We engineer, test, manufacture, and install the world's most innovative fibers and turf technologies, with over 30,000 tracks and fields worldwide. AstroTurf, powered by Sport Group.
Get ready for a season of thrills and excitement. Virginia Beach United invites you to experience the adrenaline of USL League 2 Pro Soccer. Tickets are only $10 for adults, $7 for kids, and children 5 and under are free. It's the perfect family outing filled with fun and entertainment. Secure your seats now for a season of unforgettable soccer moments with Virginia Beach United. Don't miss out.
I grew up here. I know this town. I know the people here. More important, they know me. As a banker at Town Bank, we become part of the communities we serve. The people who bank with us, our members, know us. When you bank with Town Bank, you'll know your banker. You'll know you can reach us, and you'll know we're here for you.
What's up at DQ? Oh, just the best deal ever. The $7 bacon cheeseburger meal deal. Bacon cheeseburger, fries, drink, and a sundae. No time to be modest. It's all full size for just $7 right now at DQ. Happy tastes good.
At Rush Soccer, our love of the game and the community we create doesn't stop when we leave the pitch or when the season ends. We are more than an individual player, team, club, or league. We are a truly global community of athletes, parents, coaches, professionals, and fans. We believe that youth sports and the pathway to a lifelong love of soccer have the power to form deep, meaningful connections that will fundamentally shape our players and those in our community. We believe that what we feel is the key to what we can achieve. Feel the pride. Feel the confidence. Feel the legacy. Feel the connection. Feel the trust. Feel the acceptance. Feel the purpose. Feel the difference. Feel the rush.
As a banker at Town Bank, we believe that people bank with people, not with banks. You're looking for an actual personal relationship, and that's what you get at our bank. You get that person that gets to know you, gets to know your business, is there for you. I think that is what motivates us, what drives us. And the idea that we are trying to serve others and enrich lives, I think is very true.
What's up at DQ? Oh, just the best deal ever! The $7 bacon cheeseburger meal deal. Bacon cheeseburger for a limited time, plus fries, drink, and a sundae. Yeah, this is not the time to be modest. It's all full size for just $7. And there's bacon on that burger. The $7 bacon cheeseburger meal deal. Now, for a limited time on the $7 meal deal lineup. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
What is more? Is it more reps, more strength, more stamina? We say it's all of that, but it's greater than just what's in the mirror. It's about improving your mental and physical health. More is a feeling of achievement, fulfillment, confidence. It's looking better, feeling better, being better, and it's our mission to get you there. Because here, you are more. One Life Fitness.
At CHKD, sports medicine is more than just treating injuries. It's a whole team approach to caring for young athletes. With experienced physicians, surgeons, trainers, and rehab specialists here when kids and teens need them most. Our experts help young athletes prevent injuries too, with advanced training and conditioning programs that keep them in the game safely. CHKD Sports Medicine, where kids are more than patients and we're more than a hospital.
Well, it's everybody's favorite time of year again. Time to prepare to make your annual donation to that infernal revenue service. And if you're like me, you need help. Help to keep that donation as small as possible. So get off your W-2 and call John Maynard at John's Tax Service. 455-6763.
As a banker at Town Bank, we believe that people bank with people, not with banks. You're looking for an actual personal relationship, and that's what you get at our bank. You get that person that gets to know you, gets to know your business, is there for you. I think that is what motivates us, what drives us, and the idea that we are trying to serve others and enrich lives, I think is very true.
What makes a life a good one? Is it our adventures? Or the friends we find along the way? Is it the challenges we conquer together? Maybe it's the people's lives we touch every single day. So, what makes a life a good one? You'll have to figure that one out for yourself.
Kova Painting. We don't just paint, we transform spaces. Visit kovapainting.com or call 757-550-7357 and mention the Sportsplex for 10% off of projects over $1,000.
Kova Painting. We don't just paint, we transform spaces. Visit kovapainting.com or call 757-550-7357 and mention the Sportsplex for 10% off of projects over $1,000.
What is more? Is it more reps, more strength, more stamina?
$7. And there's bacon on that burger. The $7 bacon cheeseburger meal deal. Now, for a limited time on the $7 meal deal lineup. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
And we're back here live at Green Run High School at the Virginia Preps Classic as Bayside will start the half off with the ball. They lead 27-25 at the start of the second half. And they're the first quarter was more of an offensive in transition. The second quarter seemed to stabilize a little bit, a lot more defense.
Oh, it was a filling out process the whole first half.
Look at this transition by Warhill. The layup, no good, but the rebound also no good by number 12, Jaden McLean. This is getting sloppy real quick. The three will go up, no good. Rebound and one. That's number 21, Luke Bascom. First time we called his name today.
Luke Bascom, about 6'3". Bascom, 6'5", juniors. Yeah, right. I talked to Coach Hall at halftime. They had a comfort behind tough win last night against Tab, being down 3 points with 2 minutes to go. They ended up winning by 7. He said, but they expended a lot of energy, and he is going to try to play a lot of kids today. And he said it's going to be somewhat sloppy, but you know,
what you'd expect.
It's what we said earlier, right?
Yeah.
You're going to use it as a chance to play a lot of kids, but obviously they want to win the game.
Yep, absolutely. So now Bayside, and I'm not too sure if that was supposed to be a pass, a shot.
That's a pass. It was at the last second. You know, I tell our guys, you get that deep in the lane, put it up. Because like big fellow Josiah turned around looking for a rebound, and the ball comes flying over his head out of bounds. He was intended receiver when he should have been getting it off the glass.
Miscommunications there as Warhill has a 1-point lead. They look to extend it here. The pass towards the free throw line and back out top. The fake pass. Moving the ball around with the Lions. Back up top, McCray barely able to catch it, stay on his feet. Brown, back to McCray. To McLean. To the corner, and it's good. The corner three, Hunter Brown.
That's his third attempt, if I'm not mistaken, this game. So I knew he must be a three-point shooter. He finally hit one.
Yes. One of the first. We haven't seen many three-point shots hit at all so far, I don't think.
No, it's
only a couple.
It's more they're getting to the hole.
Lee missing that one. Rebound, Josiah Smith pulling away, and the ref blows the whistle. It will be a jump ball going into possession of the Warhill Lions. So now Warhill back the other way. Bayside starting to press.
Yeah, I noticed that Warhill came out with a half-court press, too. So one of the changes at halftime was to maybe come up and challenge each other with a little press action.
Not a bad move. The pass back to the corner, back to the top. McCray pulls up for three. That was blocked. Good rebound. Warhill stays with it. Deuce McDonough got to slow things down, reset the offense. Gets to the wing. The shot going up. No good. And rebounded by Tyone Lee. So now Bayside looking for something.
There it is.
Josiah Smith.
That's what I'd look for.
Yes.
I'd look for that every time down. You got a guy 6'6" and about, what, 280, as I said, 290. Throw that ball inside. That's a great move, too, by Josiah.
Every time.
He's my favorite player of the game so far.
No question about it. Warhill back up the other way. And a shot there, contested, no good. And rebounded Josiah Smith. It's now Bayside the other way.
Just got a quick visit by Kempsville coach, new head coach Trey.
That's right.
Trey Freeman in the house. We're going to be calling his game next.
Yes, so we talked about it earlier, or you guys talked about it earlier on the show. So we believe he's the first coach to ever play and coach in the Virginia Preps Classic. That's correct.
And he dropped 21 on yours truly. As they set a classic record of 92 points, and now he makes me feel bad once again.
You'll never forget, huh?
I can't forget that.
No good. That's why the stat was brought up this morning on the show.
Yep, we got Saturday morning sports talk live from the Plex. Sometimes we're not at the Plex, so that's Matt Hatfield and yours truly, Ed Young. Tune in the mornings.
Every Saturday morning.
And chat. Get on the chat line, ask us questions. Get on Hatfield. He screws up a lot of things. I try to keep him straight, but nearly impossible.
Yeah, he screws up a lot of things. I have to ask, though, what's going on with the opening of the show this morning with all the... I couldn't understand.
I was doing some tectonic stuff. You know, everybody's new age.
You're trying to test it when you lose your voice one day?
Yes, I was using a new voice box. It's actually 30 years old. I found it, and it was back when Star Wars first came out, and I was throwing my voice into the dog, and the dog was going crazy because he didn't know he could talk. And Hatfield, of course, didn't understand. So I had to educate. Well, again, some people pull rabbits out of their hat. I pull people out of their hat.
There you
so
go.
You got to pay
That's a good way of
attention.
putting it.
Got to pay attention with me. Just
know.
when you think you know the answer, I change the question.
There you go. Quincy Harvey with it on the wing for Bayside. Gets it to Kyron Brown, who then moves it.
2-3 by Warhill, designed to try to keep the ball out of the inside.
Off the glass and in for Tyshawn Clark.
Yeah, he snuck inside. He's not a big man, but he slid through the gap, fouled him, turned, and hit it. Good offense by Bayside.
So old school off the backboard, huh?
I love it when kids use that board.
Yeah. Almost a travel, but picking himself up was Jaden McLean. I like what you said earlier about Warhill. They have a lot of ball movement, a lot of selflessness in this Warhill team. As that way will roll in, and another good shot by Hunter Brown, and we'll get a timeout called.
Hunter Brown, a beautiful we just talked about off the glass. That was a tough one.
Yeah.
The degree of difficulty on that was an 8.7, but he still made that layup. And they do, and to your point, they do make a nice offensive move.
Yes, we'll keep it right here because really quick I'd like to talk about what's coming up the rest of the day. So obviously right now Bayside taking on Warhill. After this one at 4 o'clock, as you just mentioned, his coach came right by. Kempsville taking on Norview should be a fun one at 4 o'clock. Again, all of these games will be streamed live right here on Cova Sports TV. So if you can't make it out, which you should try, it's at Green Run High School for $10 on GoFan. But if you can't make it out, check it all out, all the action here on Cova Sports TV. So Kempsville Norview will be a fun one.
Yes.
Then after that one, 5:30, Catholic taking on Verina. Verina has been threatening the state playoffs almost every single year. They've been rolling. Then at 7 o'clock, one of the big ones, the Maury Commodores playing the South Lakes Seahawks. And then at 8:30, the nightcap, Green Run playing Oscar Smith.
Well, you got Kempsville Norview. Contrasting styles, veteran coach Rick Foster from Norview, the youngster Trey Freeman for Kempsville, but they both got players. Let's make no mistake. Now, Catholic Verina, both state contenders. They got some Division I kids in that game.
Yep.
Then we got South Lakes out of Northern Virginia. They got a kid, Jordan Scott.
Defending champions as well.
6'7", 6'8" state champs.
That's
and this
gonna be
kid,
fun to watch.
He signed with Michigan State, so you're going to look at a Big Ten player today on the floor here against a very, very good Maury squad. And then the nightcap, Oscar Smith, Green Run. Two teams that have a great chance of winning state titles in their respective divisions. So it's going to heat up each game, and we're going to do every game as long as they don't throw us out of here or I say the wrong thing.
As long as you don't need too much in the hospitality room.
Well, I will not make all hospitality room. You probably will as a youngster. Hatfield always made it. Hatfield would bring the food in and then eat the whole doggone thing.
Hatfield providing, and he takes it.
And he takes it. Oh, that's...
Ooh. Tough offensive move from
I thought we had an elbow, but nope.
Yeah, a little bit of an arm extension. Nothing called by the officials, so we'll keep rolling.
That was a flop that didn't work.
Yeah.
Which is actually a new rule this year. Fake flops they can call technical. Hey, Hunter Brown waking up. He got another three.
That's
he
the
has,
second
what, 8 points this quarter.
Yes. But yeah, no, you've seen that in college for the last few years about the flopping rule. If you get caught flopping, that will be a technical. Now we're seeing it in high school as a setback three is put up from Bayside and goes straight through the net. Tyshawn Clark.
Tyshawn Clark hitting the three, makes it close, 38-36.
Yes.
Warhill.
2:23 to go in the third quarter. Warhill leads 38-36, as my man Ed just said. Warhill looking to answer. I thought he was going to put it up again. Hunter Brown.
And maybe he's going to put the layup in this time.
Yeah, he tried.
No, he did. He did the pull-up.
Gets a miss. McLean tries to kick it out. It'll be turned over. Bayside back up the other way very quickly. And no basket. It's going to go the other way.
Good job.
Offensive foul. And Warhill taking over.
Good job. Yeah, he was set there. Number 2 was Deuce, right?
Yes.
Deuce McDonough set up. Mr. Clark for Bayside could not sidestep. Tried a Euro step, but he ran right into him.
Nope.
A great call. That's a great call. It was a charge.
I
love seeing kids take charges.
Putting their body on the line.
What we did, we rewarded kids that took charges. And when I'm coaching, and hope to do the same thing when I get back on the sidelines again next year.
That's right. Ed is not done yet, people. He will be
No,
back.
I'm just taking I'm re-educating, relearning some stuff.
There you go. Sometimes it's good to take a step back. I've been seeing you at all sorts of basketball games, including an ODU game the other night.
Yeah.
It seems like everywhere I'm at, you're at.
I've been everywhere. I'm trying to, in all honesty, re-educate myself to get back on the sideline. Being asked to leave at Nanza River bothered me so I want to get back on this, and I still think I have a lot to offer.
Absolutely, free throw number 1 is going to be no good for Deuce McDonough. Big boy coming in for Warhill, number 40, Evan Caper, 6'6" senior for Warhill. Second free throw up, and good.
Coach Hall putting some size in the deal with Josiah because it does look like they're trying to go to him a little bit more on the inside half-court offense.
Yeah. Pressing for Warhill, Shamar McCray. Bayside trying to get into Smith, and they get it to the corner. 3, no good, it's air ball, but the rebound and 1 by the big fella once again, number 25, Josiah Smith.
Josiah kicked the ball out to the corner. Number 10 for them is Devontae Richardson. Devontae Richardson shot an air ball, but to me it's an assist because Josiah caught it, laid it in. That's an assist.
Yeah. Whether he intended it or not.
Whether he intended it or not. And he put a reverse layup in. Boy, Josiah showed me a lot of stuff today.
Yeah. A lot of fun to watch so far as we have just over a minute to go in the third quarter. Warhill leads 39-38. And a foul will be called against number 3, Kyron Brown from Marlins.
More substitutes in the game. Again, both these squads playing last night. So it's not even 24 hours later they're playing again. They had the
Keep the legs fresh.
early afternoon game, so that fatigue usually can settle in on a Saturday afternoon if you played hard on a Friday night.
No question. His free throws can be put up by number 4 for Warhill, Caden Cherry. As he looks at least tied up, he misses the first one. Trying to extend their lead, excuse me.
Yeah, they've gotten a lead early in this third quarter, and they've held it. Bayside had, the 2-point lead at halftime, and most of the first half.
So make that one, giving Warhill a 2-point lead. With a minute to go in the third quarter, Bayside back the other way. Quincy Harvey tries to pass. It'll be a kickball violation, sticking with the Marlins.
Warhill going into their, looks like a 1-2-2 press, fall back into a 3-2 zone with really matchup situation. Looks like more of a matchup where they'll come out and play the ball man-to-man and zone everything else.
Almost a travel there, but Bayside saves it. And the bounce pass, and you can't stop him. Josiah Smith once again.
Yeah,
as he ties up 40-40.
Now you're going to play behind him, good luck, because he's going to muscle you all night long.
Yeah, he reminds me of, if you remember from college basketball last year, DJ Burns from NC State.
Big fella, yes. I think he's playing overseas now.
Yeah, he is. But you see him a lot. His best quality not only was to hit that layup, but he would draw the double team every single time, and he kicks it out for 3, wide open.
He could pass. For a big man, he's a really good pass.
Yeah. And here he goes, Josiah Smith once again.
It's
too easy for him.
Look at him go. He caught the big fella caught in the air and shot it. He didn't let it. I guess he thought the clock was going to go off.
A nice setback jumper there. Deuce McDonough. We got a great matchup at 42-42, 5 seconds left in the third quarter. We'll get a foul call against Bayside, and that's going to be free throws. That's a terrible mistake.
Yep, on no, it's
not going to be free throws.
No, it's only 2 fouls.
I got it wrong.
It's 5, right? We got
5
mixed
on the
up.
other side. Yes.
It's on 5 in high school. 5 free throws and 5 fouls in a quarter gets you 2 shots.
2 seconds remaining. Bayside puts it up at the buzzer, and it's good. Number 4 for Bayside ties on Marta in the quarter. What a shot. Bayside Marlins lead this one 44-42 with 1 quarter to go. We'll be back after this.
After more than 50 years of innovation, AstroTurf still leads the way. The inventor of artificial turf does it all, right here in the USA. We engineer, test, manufacture, and install the world's most innovative fibers and turf technologies. with over 30,000 tracks and fields worldwide. AstroTurf, powered by Sport Group.
What's up at DQ? Oh, just the best deal ever. The $7 bacon cheeseburger meal deal. Bacon cheeseburger, fries, drink, and a sundae. No time to be modest. It's all full size for just $7. Right now at DQ. Happy tastes good.
We're back here live at Green Run High School, home of the Stallions, for this Virginia Preps Classic game number 1 between the Warhill Lions and the Bayside Marlins. The Marlins leading this one 44-42 as we have 8 minutes remaining.
Tell you what, you mentioned Green Run. You'll see them in action in the 5th and final game this evening. This is the first game. They take on Oscar Smith, number 1 ranked 6'8" team in the state. Green Run is ranked very high, I think 4th in the state at 5'8".
So Bayside starting out the quarter here.
They're trying to run a high-low offense where they bring it up. Deontay Lee up to high post. He's going to turn and look for Josiah inside.
Yep, and they got him.
There it is.
And there it
is. Yep.
Easy money. As Charles Barkley likes to say, barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken. That is, but I didn't get it from the high post. I got it from the wing, but it's the same effect.
Yes.
And if you're going to stop that, you got to bring weak side help quick.
Nothing they
bring
can
that
do.
weak side help quick.
Nothing they can do to stop it.
46-42. Bayside has taken the lead after Warhill had most of it in the 3rd.
Yes. So now it's Warhill trying to get back. Losing his dribble was Hunter Brown. He picks it back up and gets it to McCray. McCray gets it to McDonough. McDonough looked like he was going to pull, but he didn't. Passes it to Cherry, who gets it inside. A nice pass, but missed by Hunter Brown. You got to have that.
Yeah, Hunter had a great 3rd quarter, 8 points, including a beautiful layup off the glass. That one he just got a little bit too far under, misjudged where he was.
And here he is again. Once again, the layup by Josiah Smith.
Big fella taking over.
Yes, he is. Warhill quickly back the other way in an easy lay. They were quick in transition. We'll get a timeout call. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in just a moment.
Well, it's everybody's favorite time of year again. Time to prepare to make your annual donation to that infernal revenue service. And if you're like me, you need help. Help to keep that donation as small as possible. You need John Maynard. PFP, LUTCF, EA, all those initials behind his name mean he's qualified to work on your taxes. He's an ATA, accredited tax advisor. He's an ATP, accredited tax preparer. He's a fellow at NTPI, the National Tax Practice Institute. And if all that weren't enough, he's also been voted the best of Norfolk and the best of Virginia Beach Awards. John Maynard has been professionally trained in tax preparation and representation. He brings to the table over 30 years' experience in federal and state returns.
We're back here live at the Virginia Preps Classic from Green Run High School as Bayside leads 48-44 with just over 6.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Warhill in a full court press now as Bayside looks to run away. They'll get it to Josiah Smith, who's been dominating the second half. He'll pass it. 3 goes up. It will not go. Smith with the rebound. And it'll be taken away, but Bayside retains possession after the out of bounds.
And Josiah's, they're using him in the press situation. His passing ability is nice. He can take a few dribbles without losing it, and of course he's deadly in that lane.
Yes, he is. Bayside, a nice pivot move, misses the jumper, and with the rebound, Shamar McCray. And a deep 3 pulled up, not going to go. Rebound by Kyron Brown. Bayside the other way, they'll lose it. And it will be sticking with Bayside.
Tipped out of bounds by Warhill. I'm sure the referees actually saw that.
I didn't see it.
They're just going to keep it right there. They blew the whistle, but they didn't make a defined call. But I do think Warhill tipped it.
So now Bayside probably going to run some clock in these next few possessions, you would think. So they lead by 4.
As long as Josiah gets the ball.
And he throws it away. That'll be Warhill ball.
Foul inside.
Okay.
Tion Lee on the foul inside. What they did there was they brought Josiah up high. He catches the entry pass, looked down low, but Tion Lee pushed his defender out of the way to try to catch it. even though the ball was thrown right out of bounds.
Just under 6 minutes to go. Warhill trails 48-44. They look to get back into this one. Only 2-possession game. They got some time. Hunter Brown, he's hit 2 threes the second half. Gets it to McLean.
I think now what Warhill's got to look for is
that's going to be a travel.
He got a little bit confused. That works in football, but it will not work in basketball.
It will not work in basketball.
You move one foot, you can't move the other to get rid of the ball.
Definitely been one of those controversial calls over the last few years. You see more in professional basketball and college basketball, that travel call. It's so tough to tell what it is now because some players get away with 3 steps, you just don't know.
Yeah, again, the way the rule reads, once you move one foot, the other foot is your pivot foot. The ball, that pivot foot can't move until the ball leaves your hand. It's actually an easy read rule, but sometimes it's misinterpreted.
Very misinterpreted for sure. Bayside working their offense. Quincy Harvey at the top. And that one will be a foul call.
Number 2, Deuce?
Yes, Deuce McDonough on the foul. So shooting 2 will be Quincy Harvey. Just under 5 minutes to play. Bayside leads 48-44.
That was on number 3, not number 2. Number 3, Scales, his second.
Caden Scales. We haven't seen much of him today so far. Couple subs coming in for Warhill. Number 4, Caden Cherry coming back in. And then coming out of the game is our favorite, Josiah Smith. He came in by Deontay Richardson. He'll be back for the end of the game, I'm sure.
Coach Russ been giving him usually about a minute below and get him back in.
Yep. Get himself a breath.
Tell you what, I'm impressed with the young fella. I don't think he's D1. Even though he's big, I don't think he's big enough for D1. Nice back door. Ooh, McDonough missed the layup. He could have got fouled.
So now Deontay Richardson passes, and the layup, good layup by Kyron Brown using the left hand. Good job.
Yeah, Warhill has unfortunately gone cold here.
That one going out.
Fourth quarter.
Marlins basketball. Just over 4.5 minutes to play. Bayside pulling away a little bit. They lead 52-44. Now they get the possession.
Their biggest lead in a long while.
Bayside trying to put it away as they have this possession now. Quincy Harvey bringing it up. Working the ball around quick, and the 3 is put up. No good. That would have been huge for Bayside to try and pull away. Deontay Richardson not able to complete it, though.
Bayside run a little bit of high screen action, double high screen. Good way to run some clock. Ended up with an open 3, but did not go down.
So now Warhill trying to get back into it. They trail by 8. Warhill missing the layup. Good offensive rebound. Put up and missed. They're going to call a foul. I wasn't too sure about that one, but Hunter Brown's going to go to the line.
Yeah, I thought he got hit on the elbow. Yeah, they called it. You know, this is how you got to come back, Jack. You got to stop clock. You're at the free throw line for 2. You've got to hit these free throws. It's only 3:49 left. You're down 8, 52-44.
Yes, you have to hit him. He hits that first one. A nice roll on the ball.
And here he comes, my guy.
Right back, Josiah Smith.
Right now, he's getting my vote for player of the game, unofficially.
Me too. They got to win first, but yes, it's looking good for him right now as the second free throw is hit by Brown.
You know, if they were to come back and lose, I would still give it to them right now.
Yeah.
Unless somebody went nuts on Warhill.
Right. Somebody from Warhill has hit a couple shots in a row.
Yeah.
Multiple.
It would have to be that one player that spurs him to come back.
I think it'd have to be Hunter Brown for Warhill.
Yeah, they still got time. It's just you got to make shots now. You can't afford to exchange buckets.
Yep.
You got to stop them, make yours.
Bayside running that clock. Josiah Smith getting double teamed.
Nice.
Not a bad pass at all. They're going to say no basket. Foul on the floor.
But it's another great look.
Yeah.
I didn't see the kid open. And Josiah got it. He got double teamed. He was a little bit too far from the bucket for a move, but he saw his teammate and threw it down low.
Now it's taken away. Good steal. They can't come away with it. Ball going out of bounds. It will be Warhill basketball.
And we got bodies hit the floor. Reminds me of a song.
Inbounding for Warhill. Deuce McDonough.
He's their leading scorer on the year. Deuce is about 13 points a game, so he's got to be in the game.
For sure. We saw him early in the first quarter for Warhill as well, getting some nice action as Warhill moving quickly now, running the offense. McDonough kicks it out. Three is put up. Caden Cherry, no good. And who else but Josiah Smith with the rebound, and what a pass up the floor. Misses the layup. I don't know how he missed that. Deontay Richardson.
Tried to be cute with it. He laid it over the rim. The rim has blocked more shots than anybody in the history of basketball.
And a nice shot by Hunter Brown. And just like that, it's a 4-point game.
Okay,
if you're Bayside, you make your layup.
This the run now, right here. They got to get a stop.
Crowd's getting into it a little bit behind us. Only a 4-point game with 2.5 minutes to play. Bayside leads. The foul and the shot won't go, so it'll be 2 free throws. Man, if you're Richardson, you have to hit that layup in transition. What a pass by Josiah Smith it was.
Beautiful full-length court outlet pass. 2 dribble, layup would have been another assist, and nope, he missed the layup. And again, he didn't use the backboard. When you go in for an open layup, young fellas, put it off the glass.
First free throw, no good. Coming back in, Tyone Lee for Bayside. Clark misses the second free throw. It's a 4-point game. Warhill with the rebound, and up the floor is Deuce McDonough. Almost traveled. Kicks in the corner for 3, no good. But the offensive rebound by Brown. Brown's gonna pull for 3, and it goes!
And he hits the 3.
Brown.
He hits the 3.
It's a 1-point game.
Wow.
Look at the timeout called by Warhill. And look at the game we have developing here.
You said if they're going to come back, maybe Brown hit some threes because he did it earlier. There it was.
Absolutely. So we've got about 15 seconds here before we come back from timeout. We'll be right back after this.
52-51.
What's up at DQ? Oh, just the best deal ever. The $7 bacon cheeseburger meal deal. Bacon cheeseburger for a limited time, plus fries, drink, and a sundae. Yeah, this is not the time to be modest. It's all full size for just $7. And there's bacon on that burger. The $7 bacon cheeseburger meal deal. Now, for a limited time on the $7 meal deal lineup. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
We're back here live from Green Run High School at the Virginia Preps Classic as we've been rolling here. Phenomenal game we've got going as the 3 was just hit by Hunter Brown for Warhill, and now they only trail 52-51 with 2:13 to play.
Game has turned around because Bayside about a minute ago had an 8-point lead and things looked gloomy for Warhill. But then we had a missed layup by Bayside, and now Warhill has come back and made this a game. We're looking at a full court press now by Warhill, 1-2-1-1, trying to get Bayside to make a mistake.
This is as exciting as it gets. This is only the first game of the day. As that one slipped away, Warhill has it. You better take a timeout, and they do get the timeout called. One ref's giving them the timeout.
Yeah, I think, but who's got possession?
Should be Warhill ball.
Yeah, it'd have to be Warhill to get the timeout, so they'll have possession.
Yep.
Now, I don't know if that was a panic timeout necessarily by the players because it was Warhill ball anyways. My philosophy in that situation is don't call timeout. The jump ball is ours anyways, so it'll be a dead ball. But sometimes you never know. Maybe coaches on the bench not sure who had the possession. It's definitely players. But we always have an assistant coach on the bench who marks, keeps fouls, and keeps possession. Knows that immediately so that we don't call an unnecessary timeout.
Yeah, good point. So Warhill will have the ball.
Now Bayside's going to go into full court man pressure, trying to get Warhill to make a mistake.
1:55 remains. Warhill trails 52-51 as they have the ball now. Dribbling is Shamar McCray, and he throws it away.
Was not.
And Josiah Smith ends up with it, and a terrible turnover.
That was a costly turnover. Picked his dribble up. He actually tried to pass off the dribble. That's a deadly pass.
So now Bayside going to run some clock, I'm sure. But they also need to get a basket. They need to find a good look.
I'm going to say, you got to look inside. You got to look inside.
Find Josiah Smith.
You got to find Josiah Smith if you want a bucket. Warhill's got to apply hard pressure on the ball, because if they find Josiah.
That one tipped out. Bayside remains with possession.
Looked like to try to throw the ball to Coach Russ, but he's out of bounds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's not in the game.
Yeah, I was going to say, nobody tipped it. The Bayside dribbled off. No, they gave it back to Bayside. I thought he dribbled and hit his coach with the ball.
So Bayside running an inbound play and getting it to Tyone Lee. Back to the inbounder. That's Tyshawn Clark. And try to get Josiah Smith. That time it won't go. Warhill forces the turnover.
Beautiful.
That's what they got to do. They got to deny him the ball.
Beautiful weak side help came over that time. Number 21 for Warhill, Luke Bascom. Beautiful
now we
defensive
have a
move.
minute to play. Warhill trails 52-51. Here we go. Layup is good. What a layup by number 2 for Warhill, Deuce McDonough.
Great call. He got an open in the lane, took it all the way.
Warhill leads 53-52, 40 seconds in running. Bayside back up the other way. Let's see what they can do. Now they're trailing. Trying to get Josiah Smith. This is not again. The steal by Shamar McCray, and Bayside will foul.
Good foul, because it's only number 4. They got inbound. They got to apply pressure. Once again, what they try to do is go to Josiah. And again, number 1 for
McCray.
Okay. Shamar McCray came from the weak side, saw what they were going to do, snatched that pass out of the air. Beautiful weak side. 2 back-to-back beautiful weak side defensive possessions for Warhill.
We got timeout called, but we'll keep it right here as we have a tight one. Bayside trails 52-53, the costly turnover. Now they're going to have to foul probably. Play a little bit of defense, try and deny the inbound, but other than that.
Well, Jack, I think what I would do is you pressure like crazy right now in the back court.
No question.
And then once they get over half court, if it doesn't feel like you're going to stop their offense, foul quickly, because you got one to give up. And then number 5, they're going to shoot 2. So you're going to have to make a decision.
Yep.
Do we still do it? But this foul right here, again, I'm going by what my philosophy is. The ball's going to be entered in the back court. Apply decent pressure.
Try and deny the inbound.
Try to get a 10-second call. And then if it comes over half court, you can foul. And then they take it out again from there.
Yep, absolutely.
I would not foul immediately, because you're wasting that one foul that you can waste, so to speak.
And definitely in high school ball, you see a lot of those mistakes in these late game situations where they need to make a pass, they need to get the ball across the court, and you make a boneheaded play or you miss it. In high school, that happens very often. It's not like the NBA where the players are professionals and paid millions of dollars to do it.
And the thing about it is here, in practice, the coaches go over this stuff. These are veteran coaches. Problem is, these are young kids. So you may go over it in practice, and all of a sudden they forget about it in the game. I've been in that situation a million times.
So here's Warhill. They get the inbound in. Hunter Brown, they got to go. And it's tipped. Warhill recovers it.
Oh, my
and they have the shot, and it's good.
Oh,
Luke
my
Bascom.
God. 3 chances for a turnover. Inches away from fingertips. They find the open man, and he gets fouled by the only guy under the basket for Bayside. Just barely fouls him. Wow.
So now it'll be a free throw. If he can make this, it'll be a 4-point game. Bascom.
Yeah, this is big right here. Because if it's
Bayside needs to get a rebound. It's good. 4-point game. And here comes the big fella, Josiah Smith, subbing back in.
Yeah, you've got to bring him back in.
Would you try and go to the paint, or are you trying to hit a 3 here?
I'm taking the best shot available. If it's a 2, it's a 2. We got to foul quickly. If it's an open 3 by a guy who can make threes, yes, I would take the 3.
Bayside moving quickly. 12 seconds in running. They got to go. They're wasting a lot of time. And that's a 2, I believe. That's missed. Warhill not able to rebound. 2 seconds remaining, however. And I think Bayside took too much time.
It kind of did on that one. And again, I would not want to take a rush 3 or a covered 3. I'd rather go inside of my big fella, score, take a timeout with maybe 7 seconds. But you said they used a lot of that time up. Now you got 2.6. Bayside down 2. Warhill going to inbound the ball.
So we have 2.6 remaining. Warhill leads 56-54, and they have the ball. So essentially, you either get a steal off the inbound and put it right up, or you foul immediately. But even then, you still got to get across the whole floor. It's going to be tough for Bayside. They really just essentially have to force a turnover.
If you can create a 5-second call where no time goes off the clock and it's your ball under, would be the best. Intercept number 2. Number 3, as soon as it comes in, you're going to have to foul. And if I'm Bayside, be careful about the long pass here. Warhill may look for something long court.
And that would have definitely ended.
Because if they steal it at the far end, they got to come all the way up in 2.5 seconds. So they could go long with it.
So here we go. Inbounding for Warhill will be Shamar McCray, the 5'10" sophomore. He is able to move across the baseline, and the ball gets inbounded. They call the foul with 1.6 remaining. So essentially, they lead by 2, but Bayside's going to have to get across the entire floor if they get this ball back in 1.6 and shoot it.
It's two shots now.
2 shots, yes.
Kate Scales enters the game for the Warhill Lions.
What a game this has been. This is game number 1. The games are supposed to increasingly get better.
Yeah, well, these two teams are not laden with outstanding talent. It's a lot of young guys, but these kids have played hard today. They have played well. They've made this an entertaining game, and it's still not over. 1.6 seconds to go.
That's right.
2-point game.
Free throw number 1 for Deuce McDonough. No good.
Oh, you wanted both of these because then all you have to do is get out of the way, let them score.
Yep.
Game over, you win by 2. Now, if you hit this, they can hit a 3. If you don't hit it, they can tie it or win it. But again, 1.6 seconds, you got to be precise on whatever your game plan is.
So here's McDonough, no good. But Warhill gets the rebound, and that's going to do it. The Warhill Lions picking up the victory over the Bayside Marlins by a final score of 56-54. They were down by, I believe, 8 late in that 4th quarter. They come back and pick up the victory. What a win for Coach Paul Hall.
That was nice. That was really good for them.
So we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with some closing thoughts in just a moment here.
After more than 50 years of innovation, AstroTurf still leads the way. The inventor of artificial turf does it all, right here in the USA. We engineer, test, manufacture, and install the world's most innovative fibers and turf technologies, with over 30,000 tracks and fields worldwide. AstroTurf, powered by Sport Group.
I grew up here. I know this town. I know the people here. More important, they know me. As a banker at Town Bank, we become part of the communities we serve. The people who bank with us, our members, know us. When you bank with Town Bank, you'll know your banker. You'll know you can reach us, and you'll know we're here for you.
Get ready for a season of thrills and excitement. Virginia Beach United invites you to experience the adrenaline of USL League 2 Pro Soccer. Tickets are only $10 for adults, $7 for kids, and children 5 and under are free. It's the perfect family outing filled with fun and entertainment. Secure your seats now for a season of unforgettable soccer moments with Virginia Beach United. Don't miss out.
What's up at DQ? Oh, just the best deal ever. The $7 bacon cheeseburger meal deal. Bacon cheeseburger, fries, drink, and a sundae. No time to be modest. It's all full size for just $7. Right now at DQ. Happy tastes good.
I grew up here. I know this town. I know the people here. More important, they know me. As a banker at Town Bank, we become part of the communities we serve. The people who bank with us, our members, know us. When you bank with Town Bank,
Two questions, all right?
I'm Dr. Mark Cardelia, orthopedic surgeon and surgical director of the CHKD Sports Medicine Program. We see a lot of knee injuries in student athletes these days, and many of these are ACL tears. Parents often ask how to know when a knee injury may be serious. The most obvious symptom is severe pain or swelling in the knee joint. Your child may have heard a pop when the injury occurred. Look for signs they can't put weight on the knee around 48 hours after the injury, or if the knee feels unstable or wobbly. Those are all signs you should see a CHKD sports medicine specialist. Our sports medicine physicians.
All right, I'm here with the MVP of the game, Hunter Brown, who had a monstrous second half for the Warhill Lions. Take me through. You guys were down by 8 at one point in that fourth quarter. Just what is Coach Hall telling you? What do you have to do to be able to finish there late?
He's telling us, play out, come out harder with more energy. It's a team effort. We got to play as a team more. We got to get the offense going, defense going, and just play more aggressive and more physical.
Not many three-pointers were hit at all, but once we get to that second half, we saw you hit 2 or 3 of them. I can't remember. Just what it takes to get your shot going and get going late.
At halftime, my teammates, they gave me the ball. They told me shoot. They told me just keep shooting, and my teammates trusted me, and I came up for them.
This is your senior year. Is there any talk? Are you looking at college ball at all?
Yes, sir.
Any schools that have showed interest?
Not yet.
Hey, but keep working it on, huh?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. So what should we expect from Warhill for the rest of the season?
More wins, go to the playoffs, and keep playing hard, keep winning, keep playing as a team.
Absolutely. There you have it, folks. Hunter Brown, the MVP of this one, as Warhill takes the victory over Bayside. We appreciate all of you for tuning in. Be sure to tune in to the next one. We got more action for you as Norview's getting ready to take on Kempsville. And take care, everyone.
Thank you.